What's going on, everybody? Jesus Outdoor Mods here. I'm so excited to be back. We figured out how to let me switch the screen. We figured out how to get all this crap on my phone. Sorry, I have been gone for so long. I know my YouTube channel is probably abandoned now, y'all. But y'all probably like, oh, he'll never be back, guys. I got the biggest news ever. So the car was in the wreck, and just these past couple of months, I've been fixing it up. Just got a new windshield. I cleaned my headlights, tinted my brake lights, put stickers on the car. The interior is all nice and fixed up. I got the dashboard looking good. But I'm back, and I'm glad to be back. I don't know, a while, like last year, like maybe the middle of last year, I spray painted the windshield wiper blade. Well, the windshield wipers, not the blades. I think the next big project is gonna be paint spray, like painting the wheels black, the rims black. Guys, I got so much, and I'm so excited. Let me see. Lights look fantastic. And even little things like this car is not a Hyundai; it's a Hyundai GT Chevrolet. Now, little things like license. Oh, and the biggest, like I got so much to tell you guys. I'm so excited. But here's the car. Here it is. That's right. There it is, right there. Let me switch it around. All right, guys. So let's start with the outside. So don't mind the hood. I got these lights looking crystal clear. As you see, I got that bumper taped up. So excited. There's a little dent right there. So excited. But here's the brand new windshield. Look, it looks crystal clear. You can't even tell there's a windshield there. But here is an outside. There you go. My initials. Home of the free because of the brave. So true. One big thing I did is I spray painted. I tinted my tail lights and my brake lights. So what I was saying see, it's a Chevrolet now. Then you got Hunter on that side. We got it looking good. Bigger. Don't mind the steering wheel. Don't mind that at all. Now the inside. While back, bought these. The interior, camouflage interior, passenger and driver's seat, camouflage floor mats, camouflage steering wheel, and to go with all this, a rebel flag on the dashboard, just because we haven't got a dashboard yet from the accident because it blew the airbag out. Oh. I don't know if my lights will come on. Nope, they won't. But another big thing I did is I changed the lights out. Now they're white light. Well, I wanted blue lights. Like you see, I think in South Carolina, North Carolina, it's illegal. But I wanted blue lights, like that bluish tint lights. Yeah. So I wanted that bluish tint lights, and I'll show you guys what I got in there. There was nothing wrong with the headlights that are in there, but let me see. Alright, you know what? Just kidding. I'm not gonna show y'all what was in there. I forgot what they were called, but apparently it has a bluish tint to it. A bluish tint. It's like a white light, but it has a bluish tint to it. So, I set them as my bright lights, and it's so my bright lights have that whitish bluish tint light in it. And my normal driving lights, for the dark, have that in there. So this is the car. It was in a wreck, and I really, really wanted to videotape the progress of the car, but I just couldn't because there was no way. And one big thing that I'm so excited, almost died. One big thing that I'm so excited about, and I will show you guys right now, is my exhaust setup. So what I did is I canceled out a muffler. And the way I did that was me and my buddy Hunter at work one night. Well, you won't be able to see it. Um, uh, well, I have to get it flashed. Oh, okay. I'm getting too old. Let me see. Well, anyway, me and my buddy Hunter. So my car has a muffler right after the cat, and it has a connection. The pipe has a connection where it connects into the cat, and then you got a muffler after the cat. So what we did is in that little connecting piece, we put like 5 spacers. So now it'll rumble, like it'll rumble now. Just because, and it's so much louder. So originally with the taillights, I was gonna do the vinyl taillight crap, but it was complicated and hard, and apparently we ended up not having the right film for the taillights. So I actually show you guys what I use. So let me see. Let me turn. It might help if it's turned back towards me, but I'll show you guys. So at first I was gonna try this Rust-Ole's lens tint, and I don't like it, to be honest with you. Completely honest with you, I don't like it at all. It's all runny, and it's just not the way I felt like it should have been. You know, it wasn't, good in my opinion. It wasn't a good thing. But I mean, some people like this. I personally didn't. It didn't work that good for me. It was all like, it was like spraying. It was like spraying. The way it turned out is it was like spraying Rain-X on a piece of glass and then spraying a water bottle on that glass. All like running off and just nasty. So overall, I didn't like this spray paint, Rust-Ole's lens tint. But then I got to thinking, I had so the first time I did one of the taillights, I did it with this Rust-Ole's. Because that's what I was looking for at Walmart. So I did it, and then I had to drive to school the next day after I did it that afternoon. And it turned out terrible, but I had to put it back on. So one was tinted black, an awful color. And if you look closely, you can actually see some of the residue left over from that I couldn't get off. So I think it was a couple days later. I tried my best to remove it the next day, and I did what I could. I did it, and whatever, and I got what I could get off of it. And then, they say if you use brake cleaner, which brake cleaner removes a lot of things. We use it up at my work a lot. Just for getting grease off our hands and whatever. Apparently it's not good for hands, it dries them out, but never has on mine. So I tried brake cleaner and blah blah blah. It didn't really do anything to the light at all. So then I bought another lens tint. And this I recommend you guys going to get if you want to tint your headlights, taillights, whatever. It's VHT Nightshade. Love this stuff. This stuff works great. I waited about, I'd say 10 minutes in each coat. It worked great. It did. It turned day into night. It works great. It wasn't runny, wasn't messy. Worked just like a spray paint. Did what it needed to do, and they turned out fantastic. On the reverse lights, because they're separate than the brake lights and the turn signal. But what I did is, I couldn't figure out how you took them off. I don't think they came off, so I just taped them off. And I actually have one coat on the reverse lights, and I got, I think like five or four coats on the brake lights, but they turned out great. They look really good. Makes it, when you tint your taillights or headlights or both of them, it makes your car look more aggressive. It has that aggressive feel, that aggressive look. look to it. So if you want to tint anything, I would definitely recommend this VHT Nightshade. Because there's no way I could have done it with this Rust-Oleum. I didn't like this. It was terrible. A lot of people use this. I didn't like it. But I got it done. Did what it needed to do. Made it look great. So, yeah. So this car looks good. It really does. And you're going to be seeing a lot more videos. Now, definitely, most definitely. Don't worry, this channel has not been abandoned. If anything, it's just going to get better. You're going to be seeing a lot more of me, a lot more of the car, a lot more of anything else. But if y'all didn't know, this car did get in an accident. It tore the windshield up. I think the windshield was $250. Yeah, $250 for the windshield. But yeah, so how to get a new windshield? I just taped the bumper up with some army duct tape. Let's see, what else did I have to do? I covered the dashboard with my Rebel flag, which is fine, but you couldn't even tell this car was in an accident. Like I said, car got pretty tore up pretty good. Like I said, I think we bought it back from the towing company because they came and they towed it. They towed it out to their tow yard. I think we had to actually buy it, but even the cop was like, I didn't tell you this, but you could buy it back and buy all the parts for it and fix it up. And that's what we ended up doing. Because the insurance company considered it totaled. Because I think, anyway. I think that they considered it totaled anyway because the airbags went off and, whatever. But like I said, it was fixable, and it's fixable, and it runs and it rides better than, than when it got than before it got in the wreck. So what we did was we ordered a steering wheel cut or airbag thing for the driver's thing. But what me and my dad were thinking was if we put that airbag in on the steering wheel, then it'll go off because it'll think that this dashboard airbag went off, and then we think it'll trigger that one to go off. If we do it with but we put the passenger seatbelt back in for a while there. I was having to ride around with no passenger seatbelt, which means I couldn't have any passengers. But me and my dad got that back in. And now the car, it looks great. Looks good. I need to wash it. It's what I need to do. I think I'm gonna use some Dawn. It'll strip any. I'm gonna give it a good wash. Probably not the best time. Probably won't matter because once it gets back outside, it's the time of year where all the pollen comes out and all that stuff. So, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give the car a good wash. I'm gonna use some Dawn because it'll strip any residue of polish. What's up? It'll strip any residue of any polish, any, whatever, any kind of polish or whatever you put on your car. It'll strip that, get it down to the paint coat, and then I'm gonna clay bar it. If you don't know what a clay bar is, it's literally a clay bar. You're gonna wash your. Yeah, not tonight, of course, but I am gonna make a video of that. Let me show you. So, I don't even remember why I got this, but this is a clay bar, legit, a clay bar, and then you just spray this like this, then you just rub it in. It gets any residue of any kind of I don't know, polish or whatever else you put on your car. Decontaminating it. Yeah, I feel like decontaminating is more like a germ kind of word, at the doctor's office, decontaminate his room, But, yeah, so I'm going to strip any of the residue, any of that, get it down to the base coat. I might do some paint corrections, which is where I'm gonna sand it and get it to blend it, any minor scratch. Like there's a scratch on the door right here. I had a mini bike one time. Let me see if you can see it. Hold on. Phone's being weird. But I had a mini bike and the cars were really close together. This is a Hyundai Elantra 2005 GT. But I scratched it with the handlebar, so I'll probably do some paint correction. Hyundai Elantra GT 2000. I want to say 2005. I believe that's what it is. A Hyundai Elantra 2005 GT. In fact, I couldn't say I had ever seen this same car, same color and everything, except I did. Let's see, it was about 2 weeks ago. We were on a field trip at the school. We were going to Faulkner, for a tour of their college campus, and actually we were going to the college, and we were going to a veterinary or whatever, a vet place, and actually seen this car on the interstate on the way there. Same color, same car, same model, everything. And that was the first time I've ever seen this same car. But I've liked what I've done with the car. I feel like it's in my opinion, it looks good for it to be the kind of car it is. It's a 5-speed too, 5-speed stick shift. Actually, the first car I learned how to drive was a stick shift. I started off with a stick shift, and now that's all I drive. With compound, I don't think it's not gonna remove it. Yeah, it won't remove all the scratches, but just little probably won't even remove that one. I probably won't even be able to get that one off, but just like minor scratches is really all you're gonna be able to do. But the next big thing I'm gonna do is, in fact, speaking of compound scratch remover stuff, I actually got some of that. You gotta be careful with those, because if you rub it in too much, it'll actually take the paint off. So yeah, guys, I'm gonna go eat. I'll catch you guys right back in a minute, and then I give y'all more in detailed look at the car and under the hood and all that stuff. But the next big thing I'm gonna do with it is probably paint the wheels black. The wheels kind of need to be. I'll probably sand them down, then paint them black, or I might order black rims. But I feel like it'd be cheaper just to, spray paint them black, because then I could sand them down, get all any correction like wheel correction, road rash, any kind of that stuff, chip and paint. I probably won't order them. I'll probably just do it myself. In fact, I actually cleaned these headlights, because before they were all hazy and all dirty and all all that. Now, I could have taken it up to my work, and the mechanic up there would have cleaned them for me and all that. But why do that when you can just as easily learn how to do it yourself, and do it yourself for cheaper? Which is what I did. Because if I can do it, I'm not going to pay somebody to do something I can just as easily do, So I'll be back, guys. I'm going to go eat, and then I'll catch you guys right back out here. So join me back. Thanks for joining me, those who did, and I'll be right back. Bye, guys.